New OpenClaw update is insane, okay? So OpenClaw just dropped a brand new update and it is wild. We are talking Apple Watch support, over 40 security fixes, and a ton of new tools that make this thing way more powerful. If you are using AI agents right now, you need to see this. And if you are not using AI agents yet, stick around because this is going to blow your mind. So what is OpenClaw? Real quick. OpenClaw is an open source AI agent gateway. That is a fancy way of saying it connects all your chat apps like WhatsApp, Telegram, Discord, iMessage, all of them to AI assistants that can actually do stuff for you, not just chat. We are talking real automation, inbox management, reminders, workflows, integrations. And the best part is it runs on your own machine. So you own your data. Nobody else is looking at your stuff. Full privacy, full control. Now, this new update, version 2026.2.19, is one of the biggest updates they have ever dropped, and I am going to walk you through every single thing that matters in it. But first, let me tell you about the feature that got me the most excited, and no, it is not what you think. Stay with me. Let us start with the Apple Watch MVP. Yes, you heard that right. You can now interact with your AI agent from your wrist. Think about that for a second. You are walking around, you get a notification on your watch, and you can read and respond to your AI assistant right there. No pulling out your phone, no opening your laptop, just look at your wrist and boom, your AI agent is right there. This is a first look version, so it is going to get even better over time. But the fact that it exists right now is huge. Now, here is where it gets really interesting. They added gateway authentication and device management tools. What does that mean in simple words? It means you can now control which devices are allowed to connect to your AI gateway. You can pair new devices, you can remove old ones, you can protect everything from the command line. So if someone tries to connect a device you did not approve, they are not getting it. Period. This is a big deal for anyone who cares about keeping things right. Back to it. The next thing they added is OTel v2 migration. OTel stands for Open Telemetry. In simple terms, this is how you monitor what your AI agent is doing behind the scenes. The upgrade to version 2 means better tracking, better data, better insights into how your system is running. If you are a developer, you already know why this matters. If you are not a developer, just know that this makes the whole system smarter about telling you what is going on under the hood. They also added dashboard update notices. So now when there is a new version available, your dashboard will actually tell you. Sounds simple, right? But before this, you had to manually check for updates. Now it just pops up and says, hey, there is a new version. Go update, stay secure, stay current. Little things like this make a big difference. Now let us talk about the part that honestly made my jaw drop. Over 40 security hardenings in one single update. 40. That is not a typo. Let me break down what that includes. They fix plugin trust boundaries. That means the plugins you add to OpenClaw are now way safer. They cannot do things they are not supposed to do. They added API rate limiting. So if someone tries to spam your system with 1 million requests, it shuts them down. They hardened webhook protections. Webhooks are how different apps talk to each other, and now those conversations are way more secure. They improved Discord moderation security. So if you are running OpenClaw through Discord, your server is better protected. They added runtime containment. That means if something goes wrong, it stays contained and does not break everything else. And there is a bunch more on top of all that. Why does this matter? Because if you are going to let an AI agent handle real tasks for you, handle your inbox, manage your workflows, connect to your apps, you need to trust that it is safe. And this update takes that trust to a whole new level. We are talking enterprise-grade security in an open source tool that you can run on your own machine. That is powerful. Now, if you are watching this and thinking, okay, this is amazing, but how do I actually use AI to grow my business and save time? I want to tell you about the AI Profit Boardroom, all right? This is the best place to learn how to scale your business, get more customers, and save hundreds of hours with AI automation tools like OpenClaw. If you want to learn how to set up AI agents that actually do real work for you and your business, the link is in the description and in the comments. Go check it out. All right, let me show you how easy it is to get started with this update. First, you install OpenClaw if you have not already. It is open source, so it is free. You run the gateway, you check your version to make sure you are on 2026.2.19. Then you pair your devices using the new CLI commands, and if you have an Apple Watch, you can set up the Watch Companion and start getting notifications right on your wrist. The whole process takes minutes, not hours, minutes. And if you run into any pairing issues, they have a full troubleshooting guide on the ClawKit docs that walks you through everything step by step. Now, there are a few bonus tools I want to tell you about that make OpenClaw even better. First is ClawGuard. It is an optional security add-on that gives you extra protection on top of what OpenClaw already has. Think of it like adding a second lock to your front door. Then there is ClawFace. This is a monitoring companion app that lets you track your AI system health and performance metrics. Super useful if you want to keep an eye on everything. And then there's Clawient. This is a mobile app for iPhone that gives you a clean interface to interact with your OpenClaw setup on the go. Here's what I want you to understand. AI agents are not a future thing anymore. They are a right now thing, and tools like OpenClaw are making it possible for regular people, not just big tech companies, to set up powerful AI automation that actually works. This update with the Apple Watch support, the security fixes, the device management, it is pushing OpenClaw closer to being something that anyone can use and trust. And that is a big deal. Now, let me talk about something that a lot of people are not thinking about. Security in AI tools is not optional anymore. There was a report from CSO Online that found flaws in previous versions of OpenClaw. The team took that seriously, and this update is the response. Over 40 fixes. That is not just patching holes. That is rebuilding walls. And that is the kind of response you want to see from any tool you are trusting with your data and your workflows. The community around OpenClaw is growing fast too. Developers are building plugins, people are sharing setups. The ecosystem is getting bigger every single week. And with updates like this one, more and more people are going to start paying attention.